Him and Mikey got some beef on the show. You'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He owes us 18 million, bro.
Oh, the 18 million.
Yeah. He owes us 18 million. So you could imagine what we had to do.
All right, so today we got Cory G back in the building, back in the Miami Hustle. This is the
Yes,
second
sir.
time here. It's been exactly 10 months since he's last been on the Miami Hustle, and a lot has happened.
Yeah.
He's accomplished a lot, and he's went viral like we can't even count how many times.
Off who knows what. Off everything.
Off everything.
The open niche.
For the ones that don't know, he was the one that ended up on ESPN the day after the Heat lost the playoff game against, who was it?
The Celtics,
The
bro.
Celtics, yeah. My boy Cory
Celtics.
was in a wedding. They thought they won. They went crazy. They celebrated
Bro.
like if they won the championship.
First of all, I'm glad to be back. I mean, like you said, I can't believe it's been 10 months and like we were manifesting all this stuff and now we're here talking about it. But yeah, no, like to talk about that clip, bro, that's pretty much my life, dude. Like I have an idea and I always think about something and usually it'll pop off and go viral. But this time was pure like we really thought that we won. So imagine you're at a wedding, game 6 of the finals. My boy DeRuthi, shout out to that wedding. It was great. But they had the Heat, Miami Heat. They're huge Heat fans.
I can tell you're watching
So
at a wedding.
Roxy, like the whole wedding was awesome. They were prepared for a Heat win. And dude, I remember holding the video because I was like, we're watching. This is a wedding, and everybody's on the dance floor, bro. Everyone's watching this game, and I'm like, dude, it's coming down to the last shot. Like, if you guys remember Game 6, it was the whole dilemma where we thought that they missed the last game-winning shot, then someone tipped it in last second. So as soon as that brick happened, there was like 1 second left. As soon as it hit the rim, everybody, inner Hialeah that was in that wedding was going crazy. I didn't even get time to like react and look. I just saw the miss and everybody started jumping, running, confetti.
Didn't you guys have like Heat flags
Oh,
running around?
dude, like I told you, my
How
boy, dude, Roxy, her family, the whole family was ready for a Heat win. I was like,
That's hilarious.
damn, like what would have happened if they lost? Little did we know. But bro, after that, like,
How was the mood in the room after you
dude,
guys found out?
So still we haven't found out yet. All we see is already my boy that got married.
Oh shit.
Crap.
Yo.
good?
Damn.
Yo, this wind is no joke.
Yeah, this shit is too windy, bro.
What is that, tequila?
Nah, bro, water.
I'm kidding.
Should we just keep running it?
Yeah. No, so bro, think about like you just got married, whatever. You love the Heat. Everybody there loves the Heat, obviously. Playoffs. I think this was to go to the championship. Pretty sure it was a big deal. It was like semi-championship. I don't know, bro. So they're going on the whole court is going smoke machines. Like they planned this out. Like we're gonna win, and we have to win, dude. And we're going crazy, whatever. And I remember just in the crowd like that. Oh, he won. They did the Heat anthem. And then I remember turning around and like there's a couple people still looking at my phone and like other phones over there. And I'm like, what the heck are they doing? Like, bro, they come to the dance floor and they go, yo, we lost. And I go, no, we didn't. I just saw that. And they're like, no, we lost. And I go, I don't think we should tell these people yet. Like, we should enjoy this moment for a second. And
That's
then after
funny.
maybe say we lost, bro. So check this out. So that happens. Our reaction. I film it. I remember, like, feeling pretty sweet and going back to my phone after the wedding, after everybody had found out. We're like, bro, we did all that and we lost. And I remember posting it, our reaction. And I'm like, oh my God, who knows what will happen. I remember posting it either by mistake or just because I was feeling lit. I don't even know. Dude, the next morning, my phone was going insane. Like I didn't need an alarm clock. It was like bzz, 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 like the definition of viral. I had a call as it was a Boston area code. We played the Celtics, and there was a lady on Channel 7. It's like, hey, can we? Oh, not Channel 7. I'm thinking Miami. The Channel 7 of up there, whatever it is. They're like, can we use this video? Whatever. the reaction video, and do you have the original video? What's your name? Who was the one getting married? I'm like, bro, what? So then I start looking around, and it's everywhere, bro. ESPN, Kendrick Perkins is talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, I saw
I'm like
that.
barely waking up like this, like a flashbang went off. Like wait a second, like what? And they're all talking that my video's there on ESPN.
How was that feeling for you? Like, did
Dude,
it?
first of all, it was like I didn't think that was gonna go that crazy, but I did. In the back of my mind, I was like, oh, some people are gonna be like, yo. The comments were hilarious, especially from Boston. They were all like, yo,
Oh yeah.
buddy, check the score again. Like, you guys lost.
Yeah, and Boston's our rival too.
Yeah, dude. So like, imagine all. Yo, Dave Portnoy DM'd me.
Oh,
He
nice.
DM'd me and goes, "Is this real?" And I was like, "It's as real as it gets." And then I'm like, I'll be back game 7 because we still had a game 7 to play, bro. And then we won game 7, and I was like, heck yeah. But bro, it's crazy. Like, I literally just posted that, just not knowing what was gonna happen, whatever. We genuinely thought that we won. Like, I'll tell you right now,
I could tell,
we
bro.
really thought we won.
I could
If you
tell.
see that video, there's sparklers, there's fire, there's fog machines that say "Let's go Heat" on the side.
Yeah, you guys were prepared for a W.
Oh, dude, it was it was unreal, and that wedding was awesome though, despite
Shout out to the
despite the
newlyweds. They
loss.
know how to throw a party for
Yeah,
sure.
dude, Roxy and the Ruthie, those are my people.
And then also last time you were here, you talked about how you wanted to be part of the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy that we were on this
You actually had
talking
a
about
tryout.
it. Yeah.
And
So when we had talked, I had just tried out, not knowing what would happen. I just remember telling you guys like, yo, this place is so made for me, like made for like personalities and good personalities. I remember like in the tryout going over there, and I was so happy that I didn't want to leave. Like, for you guys that don't understand, like the Savannah Bananas, it's basically baseball, but just nonstop entertainment. Like, the game flows by. Most people go to a baseball game, you're there, you're like, oh my God, like it's only the third inning. This is like, you can't even be on your phone when you go to one of these games, and you'll miss something. It's
yeah,
crazy. Like,
it's
from the
nonstop action.
umpire.
There's like performances within every pitch.
Oh, dude,
almost.
you don't understand. And then, like, a lot of people think that it's like scripted, which is crazy because a lot of the times the bananas don't win. Like, you
Well,
could
the
just
dances are scripted,
well, the dances, yeah, like whatever
but the
latest
games aren't.
TikTok
Like,
dance.
anybody could win.
Yeah, yeah, but you
Cool.
got to be entertaining. Like, it's a big part. They call it like fans first.
So it's a serious game. Like, there's umpires.
Yeah, there's
really calling
like
things.
you got to win. Yeah, like there was a whole thing about who won more, the bananas or the party animals last year. But back to like the whole experience. Like, I tried out, and I was like, man, this is like where I belong. Like, I was just so happy being there, dude. Like, I used to be that guy in the dugout. Like I was telling you last time, like in the locker room back when we were in college, you would get in trouble for posting even positive things like dancing. I express like I love to dance. Like if I have an idea, I'm gonna do it, and it wasn't like harming anything with the NCA, nothing, but it was always like, oh, you're being a distraction, and I'm like, dude, really? Like, you know how many people just came and saw like this university's page just because they're like, yo, that locker room, that team is awesome, whatever. Anyways, fast forward now, look at the world now, right? NIL, like, you're basically getting told now in those compliance meetings, hey, promote your brand, promote yourself. Now it's crazy how the world changes, but I stuck to
It's
that.
the
I
opposite.
always posted, I always, like, my language is putting videos sometimes. Like, I'll make videos, and then there's kids like reaching out like, oh, this is what I would go through. Like, thanks for the video. And like, I would get inspired, and I'm like, man, imagine having a platform like the Bananas where all they preach is fans first. So there was an opportunity there to try out, and like I was saying on the show here last time, I don't know how it'll go. I don't know if I'll ever hear back, but I was just so thankful, blah, blah, blah. And now it's confirmed for sure that I'll be playing, it's professional baseball, and I'll be doing what I love. I'll be literally going up to bat probably in my underwear, probably going up to bat as a UFC fighter. Whatever you think over there just comes to life. And it's awesome, dude. I've never looked forward to something so much in my life than now, and it's crazy how you think about, like, I remember like in baseball when it didn't work out to be pro, I kind of like fell out of love for the game, mainly because like I couldn't be myself. I would get like in trouble for just fans first was always my mentality. Like, dude, I would play better if there's like 20,000 people here. Now
sure.
these people are selling out stadiums and selling out big league stadiums, and I think they're at like 300 sellouts in a row. They just know how to put
Nice.
on a show, and it's crazy because I never like thought this would be an opportunity back when we were playing. Back when we were playing, we're like, oh, professional baseball, or that's it,
Yeah.
you're done. But then sticking true to yourself got me this opportunity. Like they were telling me, they're like, dude, they're like, start getting ready, get to work because we love your personality and it fits here. And now look, now I'm in a month I'll be up there in Savannah living,
That's amazing.
and I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. The people there are amazing. The umpire, like you were talking about people
Yeah.
dancing and stuff, dude. The umpire, shout out to Vince, my boy Vince. That guy is an electric factory, dude. Like, dude, that guy's the man. That guy's one of the first people I met in this whole like organization. And my boy Dearman too, like the pitcher, his name's Christian Dearman. All those guys have like a character to them. Like, it's crazy. Like
Yeah, no,
that
literally.
guy, the umpire, you'll go to a game and he'll shake it better than anyone I've ever seen it. Like twerking, dude. I swear. Like
That's wild.
it's wild. Like who's gonna get bored at a game like that? Like
Yeah, no,
it's good for like
unexpected for sure.
it's good for a lot of little kids that don't even really follow baseball. Like, dude, some of these guys on the team, they're like their idol. That's what I want to
Yeah.
be. I want to like still.
It brings a lot of excitement to the game.
Yeah, yeah. Dude,
Yo, shout
yeah.
out to you.
No,
That's
dude,
huge
for
news.
sure. And we were manifesting it, dude.
We
Cheers to
did.
that.
Yeah. I remember you saying like you feel like you belong in that team.
Yeah, dude.
And
like
shout
if-
out to you for staying true to yourself too,
For
like
sure.
you said, because you definitely did all the way through, and look at where it got you. Which
Yeah,
life
yeah.
is crazy because it's the team for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
I'm really
instead
happy.
of like
I'm really happy, bro, to be in that organization. And they plan on getting really big. So you guys I can't say much, but they are planning to really expand. I mean, you guys see it.
no,
If you
there's-
follow them on TikTok,
I saw they had John Cena on there. the other
dude,
day.
John Cena, like
That's wild.
ex MLB players like Roger Clemens came in the other day. I don't know if you
Nice.
saw that randomly. It's they know how to put on a show, dude. And once I'm up there, I promise you, like,
Yeah, it's only getting started.
oh, you're gonna see.
I'm excited for that, bro.
You're
And
gonna
then
see me in my element.
another thing, collateral interest.
Yeah.
That's huge. So
What
last
about
time,
that?
again,
Yeah.
talking about manifesting. Last time
Yeah.
you were here, we had you on the show, and then we also had the Narcos on the show. We got to
Yep.
bring them back too.
Yep,
But
for
we were
sure.
speaking about collateral interest and pretty much everything about it on the behind the scenes part.
Yep.
But now, for the people know, you can tell them it's going to be out. When is it? Next week.
April 16th, Tuesday. Yep. It's
So that's a
crazy to
big
talk
day.
about because literally
Big day.
10 months ago we were here and I was, talking to you guys and just talking about my whole life and stuff. And I was telling you, like, all these things are happening. And I feel like, I don't know what I'm, like, when people ask me, like, what do you do? I'm like, dude, all I know is I feel like I'm doing something right. Like, I think you had, like, Mr. Red not too long ago on here. I remember looking at when he was upcoming and he's like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something right. And I was like cracking up at that because that's kind of like me, right? Like we have similar paths. Like baseball didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And then I kind of fell out of love with that. But it's not like I'm like, oh, baseball's over. I got it, 9 to 5 and that's it. There's no other option. I kept doing what I love the camera. I love acting. I love playing baseball and doing the worm when I go up to bat. Like, I love all this stuff, and I just kept doing it, Like, I'm still, like, a kid at heart. But then that's how that opportunity came about, too. Similar to the Bananas and the whole organization. Like, when this thing came about, the show Collateral Interest, it was, like, a whole other I've been on camera before in baseball and crowds, but this was different, man. Like, I tapped into something else that I didn't even know I could do.
You had to, because
yeah.
we spoke about this on your last episode too, where it's like, it's crazy how you go into this real movie production. Like,
Yes.
this is going to be, in my opinion, one of the top narco series out there.
Oh, for sure.
And
You guys have no idea.
and it's funny because you're a comedian and you mostly do funny stuff.
Yeah,
And you get
yeah.
people laughing.
Yeah.
But in Collateral Interest, you're playing a narco.
Absolutely.
It's the exact opposite character.
I'm glad you say that, man, because I was telling my
That
friends.
shows
like,
your work ethic and your talent
Yeah,
as an actor, because
sure.
you literally had to switch it up.
big time. Like, I turned
Completely.
I was talking about Yao, our director, which is,
This is crazy.
the win is out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying. I was talking about Yao, our director, which is the reason why all this is possible. Again, that show is coming out 100% Tuesday, April 16th. Tubi Amazon Prime, Roku, like go watch it. Thumbs up. It's gonna go crazy. Like it's already insane just me thinking about it. But seeing like a couple of these clips, we went to the premiere, and when I saw the premiere, it's like another feeling that I'm like, wow, like that is like, it wasn't just seeing like me there. It was just like seeing every character come to life. You guys met those Narcos characters. I've talked about the main character, Kevin. Kevin Kazi Thomas. He played Dante. He's like the main lead. Dude, all these guys coming together and what Yao created, and the reason why I became that character was because of our director Yao. He made me tap into something crazy. Like you said, like I'm a funny guy. Like I do think like I laugh a lot, and I'm just a really, to get me pissed off, bro, you have to go out of your way to get me pissed off. And bro, I'm pissed off the whole show. And I'm not just pissed off. I'm like like fusing with anger the whole time. So you might see it and be like, bro, this guy's freaking
How did
pissed.
he get that out of you?
How did he get me to that?
Yeah.
Is like, I remember the first day on set where I had kind of like a smaller role, and I was just like, still like, I'm a bad dude. I know I'm a bad dude, and whatever. I had to do what I had to do, and not really speaking too much, but then he saw like the potential. I think day one, he told me straight up. He's like, you're not a baseball player anymore. You're here because I want you here, and you are an actor. You are a Hollywood actor now. This is like big time, and I want you to be a whole character on the show. Your name's Mikey now. Like he went through all that with me. He's like, you're not Cory. If I call you Cory and you turn around, I'm gonna be pissed. So I turned into Mikey, and I think I stayed Mikey for a long time. Like I was on the flight back home when we were filming overseas, like still like like I can have anything I want right now. Like get out my way. I was like pissed for like a good couple days, and like I said, like even when it was just one on one, he would tell me he did great coaching us, but like even one on one, he's that type of director that would just tutor you and teach you, and anything you need, he would say, look, I got the. He would always say this. He would be like, you got the paint and I got the brush. I think is what he would say. Like he would say that, or vice versa. It clicked for me right away. It made so much sense. I'm like, yo, here, whatever you need. He's like, do this
Yeah.
this way, do this that way, and dude, everybody clicked with him. And there was some Hollywood actors on there that were like, dude, you are like, you are the best, and he truly is the best. And this is my first film, and I plan on doing plenty more, especially since we are gonna have a season 2.
Nice.
I don't know if I mentioned that last time because it was so new, but we are gonna have a season 2, and definitely, thumbs up everything on Amazon and Tubi. If you don't have Tubi, Tubi is like a free platform, really easy to download. But yeah, from there, who knows, right? Who knows? It could go insane like on other platforms, etc. But for right now, for sure, confirmed. Amazon, Tubi, and Roku, it will be on their Collateral interest.
That's amazing. Yo,
Yeah,
shout out
dude.
to Collateral Interest again.
sir.
Shout out to director Yao too.
Yes, sir. It's so nice. It's
I'm
crazy,
excited,
bro.
bro.
10 months
So-
we were talking
Yeah,
about
it
this,
is
and it was
crazy.
like
a
it
lot
was,
could happen in 10 months.
Yeah,
a lot
man.
could happen. A lot could happen in 1 month. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot could happen in a day.
Yeah, man.
One phone call, bro.
It's crazy.
Speaking of phone call, was that how they got you in the banana
Yeah.
team? Did they call you
yeah,
or text
so-
you? Like, how was that for
So the
you?
bananas thing, it's that organization. So they pretty much were like saying, we got some space. It's not like the Savannah Bananas. I'll be playing against the Bananas. And briefly, like
tough
to explain
competition.
it, the first year that I tried out was 2 years ago, and there was just no room for me, anything like that. Then I stuck to it. I told you, like, I love this so much. Like, when there's another opportunity, I'm gonna go. Had the tryout, did pretty good, and then I basically got told, hey, you'll receive a call. I think it was like August 20, let's say. It's like that's when you'll know. And I remember every day I'm like, damn, it's August 18, and I'll be like messaging people like, yo, have you heard anything yet? And then finally, dude, the day of, I remember like I was going to the gym, and I was with someone in the car, and the whole time looking at my phone, and I remember I got the call from who I had to get the call from, and I stopped the car like on the highway, like about to get on the highway, and I was like, I need to talk by myself, and this is like, the girl that I was with was like, well, who is that guy? You don't understand. I'll be back. And then I go, whatever, I'm pacing back and forth talking, and they were pretty much saying like, yo, like, we love your personality. Again, like, we're here to offer you a contract. You would move in this date, so and so, and we plan on expanding big time. So like I said, it's I can't say too much, but I will be playing banana ball.
That's exciting, bro. How
May I move up in May? That's it. I'll be living in Savannah, playing in Savannah.
that's in a couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
How long going to be up there for?
Well, for right now, it'll be like a couple months, just like 2 3 months. They're like on a world tour.
That's crazy,
and
bro.
I'm joining in the summer. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
So on the third time we have you back,
yeah.
there'll be a lot of
hopefully
more
it's,
crazy stories.
way more crazier stories, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I call that place. It's a place of its own. Like even in the tryout, I was so happy to be around people like-minded. It's crazy. Like I got there and I was telling you my story. I was telling people my story. Like, yeah, man, I used to get chewed out for making a video that would go viral for the right reasons. You know, a little kid was like, dude, this is awesome. I want to play here one day. Like for the university, I would get in trouble for. And then, whatever. I was like, damn. I remember my pops telling me one day, like, yo, like, you're not doing. I was like, Dad, I'm not doing nothing wrong, man. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am just because I really want to play baseball. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am just because I know I'm doing something right and this is what I love to do. And I stuck with it even without playing college baseball. But when I go to tell the story up there, all these guys that are trying out for the Bananas are like, dude, same thing with me. Like my coach wouldn't let me do this and wouldn't let me do this.
That's
And
where
I'm
all
like-
you guys belong.
And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Like we were the villain before. Now we're like the most exciting thing to happen to baseball right now.
Yeah, it's almost like getting the class clowns together
Yeah, pretty much.
and then
pretty
putting on a
much.
show.
And just everybody has their own thing. There's a guy on stilts. I'm sure you've seen that guy.
Yeah,
Dakota, shout out to
he's
Dakota,
Hard to
like-
miss. I seen the backflip center fielder.
Oh,
That's
dude,
wild.
DR medals.
That,
Did you know
bro,
that he
the-
did it barehanded the other day?
I saw that.
That guy's
the
an animal.
the amount of skill required for that is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Like,
a lot of-
I don't know if
that's-
people understand, but
That's
it
other
is.
things like you.
Like that's skill.
those trick catches are no joke. Like I'm gonna go play outfield.
What's gonna be your specialty?
Dude,
you got
I've been
one,
coming
or?
up with the backflip. I'm trying to get the backflip. I should have the backflip down.
No,
by-
just a trick catch. Like, what do you got?
Oh, dude.
Can you tell us?
It's endless. You know, like I'm thinking of doing things with. I don't want to say it yet. It's gonna.
Okay.
You're gonna see a clip,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about it when we manifest that and come back. But I have thoughts already of like just doing a catch with someone else, like center fielder, run over here and do some crazy stuff. But you know, behind the back, all that stuff, you got to do all that. Like that's
How's practice when it comes to that? Like you're practicing.
oh,
different
you're
things.
practicing. You're practicing like normal, and you're also practicing like it's choreography dancing. Like I remember in the tryout, you have to know how to dance, dude. Like, no joke. The first base coach is like the dancing coach, Maceo. Shout out to Maceo. And when I first met him was the tryout, and I remember thinking, I think he asked us in a group because we had stations. We hit, catch, and then here's dancing, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna kill this because I love dancing. And I remember him going, who here could dance? And I remember going like, right here, or who here dances? And I'm like, I dance, but I dance I'll go to the club, I'll go to my pops,
Yeah.
dance like in a concert. I'll dance anywhere. But it's not like it's choreography. Like you had to learn like 1, 2, spin, all this, and I'm like, never mind. I was like, I'm not like I need to learn this like for sure. But you got to be able to learn all that. You got to be able to pick up. You got to really be able to come out of your comfort zone. Even though I love
Yeah,
dancing and stuff,
definitely.
you got to really like, dude, tap into what they got going on, and that's why they're so big. You know, like they're all tapped in. They're all tapped in into what they're doing. There's
how's
no
your-
one there like afraid of what other people would think. You'll be surprised. Some guys that go out there in the tryout and they get hit bombs, but they're not their personality. But like, you know, maybe they're like too cool for a TikTok dance. Like
Yeah.
that's it. All right,
Yeah. Speaking of hitting bombs, how are you feeling?
dude. I feel great,
Offensively.
bro. I feel
Yeah?
really good. I
You've
feel
been
really good.
You've
I've
been
been
in the
playing.
cages. You've been.
Oh yeah, I've been playing. I've been playing in a league. I've been playing any
Okay,
little league
nice.
that I can do. A lot of live pitching with my friends that were down here for spring training. But I mean, I had not played for a good 2 years, and then when I started trying out, I started getting back into it, and it was just like anything. When you get back into it, it takes some time. But then when we really started talking about this opportunity and like a possible contract, dude, then I was like, all right, you got a year, you got 6 months, really put your head down, and I've been training. a lot, and I'm so excited just because there's like a whole dude. You don't understand. Like sometimes I can't sleep because I'm thinking of already what I'm gonna do. Like I might go up as a UFC fighter one day to bat, and I might go up dancing in not a lot of clothes, and who
It's just
knows, you know?
endless.
It's yeah, man. Like just everybody there, dude. Once you're there, you understand. You see these videos, and it's like I call it art, man. Like when it comes together, it's so sick. Like you see the dancing and all that. It's really just speaking things into life.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, like
entertainment.
I've had these ideas, but like sometimes I have these ideas, and then in the normal world, it's hard to find someone to to wanna walk into a gym and do a
Yeah.
whole UFC intro. we gotta
Bro,
put that in here, dude.
I just remember that, bro.
Dude,
Yeah, that was funny. That was hilarious.
that
But
was
hey,
awesome.
one thing I will say about Cory G is he is a professional.
For sure.
Like when I did that, that was my first skit I ever did, you know, and I didn't do much, but I was just grateful to be there
Yeah.
and to witness what it's like, you know, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Bro, we pulled up and you already knew what you wanted. You saw it in your head, and then we got there and
Yeah.
executed.
You
I'm
stand
pretty
here,
sure.
you do that. Like
I'm pretty sure we did one take.
yeah, it was one
And,
take.
and thank God,
Thank
because you
God,
got
'cause-
smacked
yeah.
in the face by
Yeah.
some, what was it?
Oh, dude, it was like Vaseline.
By
Like
Vaseline,
I did
bro.
a whole intro.
And that was mid gym. Like people
Oh
were
my
looking
God,
at
dude.
us like, oh shit, something's going down. But no
I think
one
someone
would've-
screamed in the back, "World Star" mid slap, and I was like, "We better do this in one take." But whatever it takes. I don't know. That's me, man. I've always been like, I've always had these ideas, and it's nice that I could be now in a setting like the Savannah Bananas organization where, you know, that those ideas are gonna come to life real quick because you got so many creative people all in one setting. You got trick catches, like you said, backflips everywhere. You got someone the other day went up to bat as Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like
Nice.
you got things going on like that I'm like, yo, I belong here. Like I 100% belong here. And I remember telling you, I'm like, man, like I really hope it works out, and I have a good feeling, but we'll see, you know. And now 10 months later, I'm going over there.
Do a lot of people hit home runs there?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they drop
I
bombs.
feel like so that whole Bananas organization, I feel like a lot of people try to compare it to like Harlem Globetrotters, right? But if I'm not mistaken, in the Harlem Globetrotters, like they always win. They're always.
Oh, I don't know.
They pretty much always win, and it's very fake steal, and the other team gets the ball. Dude, you go to this game. First of all, like hitting a ball is freaking hard. Let alone watching someone dance, and you're like, when the hell is he gonna
Yeah,
throw it?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
That's why they have box.
yeah, we're not
You're
in
not,
banana ball.
you're not allowed to fuck with people.
Not in banana ball. In banana ball, you might get that ball might come back, and before it even lands, it's probably coming back to you. Like the rules are crazy. Like just to say two of the craziest rules. Like I'll say my favorite rules. No bunting. If you bunt, you're getting thrown out of the stadium, not the game. Like the whole crowd, like you're out of the stadium.
That's
Another rule I
hilarious.
love that I'm sure you know is if you hit a foul ball and a fan catches it,
Yeah,
you're out, which is insane.
that is crazy.
Like think
you
about
got to be on point because
Yeah.
you got to be on point. Like you never know when the pitcher's gonna throw it, and
Yeah.
also if you mess up slightly and it's a foul ball in MLB,
Yeah.
no problem.
Well, think about it. That's why I told you can't even be on your phone for like a minute or you'll miss something
True.
exciting. Like, think about how many kids want to catch a ball when they go out there. Like,
yeah,
it's just
definitely.
cool to just be a part of, man. And I remember back in the day thinking, man, one day I would love to, even before it blew up, I was like, I am so for this. And like people might see it now as like a entertainment, like whatever. Dude, this is a legit league, and it is only growing, and it is awesome. And you'll see. And back to my point where I'm saying a lot of people say, oh, it's like Harlem Globetrotters. Dude, there's no fixing this. Like sometimes the good guys win, sometimes the bad guys win. Like the party animals will win. I think the party animals, if I'm not mistaken, won more than the Bananas last year. So
Yeah.
it is a legit like
Underdogs.
competitive whole deal, man. It's awesome. I love what shout out to Jesse Cole. He's the one that created all of this, and he spoke it to life, and it's bigger than it's ever been, and it's only getting bigger. Like no, they're playing
Whenever
on.
you guys pull up to Lone Depot Park or the Marlins Park,
Yeah, no, they're coming
We're-
this year.
yeah, we're definitely gonna be out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you gotta see it in person, bro.
100%.
You have to see it in person for sure.
And how was the premiere for Collateral Interest?
Dude,
was it showing episode 1?
It
or
only
all
showed
episodes?
episode 1.
How many episodes are there for
4.
season 1?
4. There'll be 4, and all the episodes will be out all together. on
Nice.
Tuesday, so you'll be able to see everything.
Do we know
Yeah.
if there's a season 2?
Yeah, season 2 is definitely coming. It's in the
Nice.
works. But I mean, dude, you guys are gonna see after this season 1, you're gonna be tapped in. You're gonna wanna see more and more because all I did was see episode 1, and I was just so like
Oh, you haven't seen
ready.
2, 3, or
Just
4?
no, man.
Oh
Like
shit.
we couldn't. But
How's episode 1 looking?
it's gas. It's insane. I can't imagine what the rest is gonna be like. But to see it come to life in that premiere was wild, man. Like I said, like seeing yourself on the screen and like I've gone like viral and I've played on national television, like college baseball, big games. When I saw that, it's a different feeling. It's like dude, I tapped in. Like I'm not Cory, I'm Mikey, and that character came to life. Like that guy that I would always watch in Narcos and like have dreams of one day. Like man, this would be a sick character to play. Like that all came to life, and I mean the whole show is just insane. I mean there's blood, like there's drama, it's crazy, it's crazy.
Tell us about your character, Mikey, in Collateral Interest.
Yeah, dude. So Mikey is a bad dude. Like we were talking, I'm a pretty positive guy. So you guys are gonna be in for a treat when you see me really freaking pissed off. But yeah, man, Mikey is a guy that is just there to do his job, and then
What's his
the
job?
main character is Dante. Dante owes some money to some really bad people, to the Mexican cartel, and Mikey is pretty much just playing his role as a cartel member, but kind of like chippy and trying to work his way up. I wouldn't say he's at the bottom. I wouldn't say he's at the top, but he's definitely working his way up. Um, I'm like my right hand man in the shows. You met him here, Lima. He is like my guy in there. You met Ernie.
Yeah.
Ernie's like our boy, and
Shotgun Ernie.
Yeah, El Leon. Dude, that guy's the man, bro. The whole cartel just vibed up there, man. Shout out to Manu. He's really high in the cartel. And then there's some other guys that you're going to see that are even higher in the cartel. It's just, dude, it's a whole crazy, it's crazy, man. Just tune in Tuesday, April 16th. I promise you, you guys are going to be in for a treat for sure.
How was it for you tapping into that character, like in and out of sets?
Dude, I think I was telling you like before. Maybe I mentioned it in the previous episode, but one of the craziest moments I had up there was that I like stayed character outside, and I remember I was so in character. Again, I'm not this bad guy in life, I swear, but I remember there was like someone playing music outside, and when you're doing like acting and stuff, like when you're on set, if a plane goes by, you got to be quiet. So we're like, okay, cut, like quiet, cut. And then they're like, what's that noise? And I think Yao or someone told me to go check. Bro, I walked over there like I was not. So, like, imagine in Dominican Republic, do you think that anybody there, when they see me with this gun, they think that we're acting with cameras and stuff? Dude, I went out there not even thinking that guy could have a gun, nothing. I went out there like, not just saying, hey, can you lower the music down? I went out there like Mikey, not Cory. I went out there and I'm like, yo. And I had the gun. And then I remember people
You
behind me
showed
saying,
it?
yo. I forgot that I had it in my hand because it was like my baby in that
Oh,
show.
okay,
Like I
okay.
would sleep with it. I would eat lunch with
So
it.
you screamed at them with your gun out
I peeked
in
over.
DR.
I peeked over and they were dancing bachata in the middle of the street.
Oh.
No shoes. And I remember like in Spanish telling me like, yo, like what's going on, whatever, like that's it, like apágalo, like turn it off. But I had this gun and the guy was so like, and he's like, okay. And I'm thinking like, bro, that guy could have freaking been another cartel member, who knows?
Yeah, you
a
never
real
know.
one. And I remember turning around and everybody like, bro, don't go out there you went out there with the gun. I'm like, and everybody was like, I think Yao was like, yo, someone was like, yo, chill, like relax. But it's crazy seeing like, and it's contagious, right? Like when I got there, and again, I've been this baseball player, whatever, TikTok, like social media, all this, and then you step into something like this. He really made me into this character because like when I was around all these guys practicing and ladies practicing in the corner, so invested in this, I remember like saying like, damn, like this is sick, you know, I could do this, and I want to do this. And I remember one of the craziest things, another thing that happened. I don't know if I could talk about it, but um, we were on set. It was like day one, and we were in another country, man. We were in Dominican Republic. You got all these actors in a mansion. You got like this one bodyguard that doesn't speak a lick of English. That's just there, like. So there's not really cameras out. Day one, and I remember the main character and Jatan, who's also another very important character. Um, and they're practicing something out of nowhere. They start getting into it, like fake tied up, like man, like cursing each other out. And the bodyguard, I guess, didn't know that we're actors. It
Oh
starts like
shit.
he starts going like that, and I see this, and I had to tell Yao. I had to go, Yao, like I think he really thinks they're about to like kill each other, and he's about to step in. So I'm like looking at this, and finally he's like looking, and the guy's like about to do something. I don't know what it is. He's about to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
something, and we had to go like, yo, they're just this is all like they're acting, they're practicing, and then he's like, oh, okay, whatever. So I was like, dude, I saw that. I'm like, damn, like this, that's like who we're dealing with. Like that's how much like, dude, that was Kevin. He played the guy that plays Dante. So you'll see Dante like all that come to life, and you'll be like, wow, he did great, man. Me and Dante, we get into him and Mikey got some beef on the show. You'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He owes us 18 million, bro.
Oh, the 18 million.
Yeah. He owes us 18 million. So you could imagine what we had to do.
And Mikey's a guy that he's trying to move up in the ranks, like you said.
Yeah,
If
for
this
sure.
guy owes you 18 million, you got to do something
Absolutely, bro. You'll see. I'll do whatever I have to for Hefe.
for Hefe.
Yeah, dude. No, I can't wait for you guys to see, man. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, man. There's some characters on that show that you'll be like, no way. That's why I think it's gonna do very well. It's based out of Miami. I don't know if I told you that.
No, I didn't know that.
It's based out of Miami. Yeah,
Oh, so you already know home team's gonna be watching.
absolutely, bro.
100%.
Absolutely, for sure.
That's crazy, bro. So a lot of it was filmed here.
Yeah,
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's
Yeah.
that could be a Miami classic.
yeah,
instantly.
for sure, for sure. No, it's.
I mean, we've had a lot of good movies
Oh,
in
yeah.
Miami. Bad
For sure.
Boys. I know Bad Boys 4 is coming out.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Scarface.
Yeah, dude. All those were inspiration to like that. Like I remember
Yeah.
growing up on those, and even Narcos, that's newer. That was just Netflix. Like you still think about back in the days, and when you would hear about Pablo Escobar, even here, like you just heard of like Narcos and those days and in the '80s in Miami, and it was just cool to just do that and it be based out of Miami too. Like you'll see, man. You'll see. Like it was just incredible. Wait till you
Yeah,
guys see
it's-
the show.
No, it's gonna be fun because it's all kind of connected, even though it's different shows. Because I know
Yeah.
Narcos, it started off mostly in Colombia and then in Miami too. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
now there's also a Narcos Mexico.
Yeah.
So this is like collateral interest is like something that's going on within the cartel.
Yeah.
You know, a side story of someone owing them money and like
Yeah,
what's
I don't
gonna
want to
happen.
give
How
too
do they
much.
handle it?
Yeah, I don't want to get too much, but basically, just picture a dude in Miami. Just, not, I wouldn't say normal life. He's doing pretty well, and he just catches himself owing somehow $18 million to the Mexican cartel, and then he's got to drag his friends into it. And bro, just damn, I got like goosebumps because it's wild. It's wild, man. Shout out to y'all again and the whole entire team, Jeff, everybody from the top to the bottom was like unreal to work with. Like I told you when I came back, I was still Mikey, bro. Like when I came back from out of town, and because we would go film not just Miami, we would film Atlanta, like LA, everywhere. But you would come back home and you're like, damn, like
I miss Mikey.
oh my god, like I would catch myself being Mikey to like my brother sometimes. I'll be like, I gotta chill. Yeah,
That's
dude.
hilarious, man. I can't wait to watch it. Say the date again.
Yeah, so April 16th.
April
It's gonna come out on
16th.
Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Roku. It's all gonna be there. Yeah, man. It's next Tuesday. It's here. It's here. So you'll definitely be able to watch it on all those platforms.
Yo, it's gonna be a great show.
Yeah.
Shout out to director Yao again. Hopefully we have him on the show soon.
Absolutely, bro.
And anyone else, I mean, I already had the Narco crew. We got to bring them back on
Oh,
after the show premieres.
absolutely,
And just keep
absolutely.
talking about the show. Keep spreading the show's name out
Yep.
there. Introduce it to your friends. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely.
And, just support our boy Cory.
Yep.
And support the hustle, of course, for all the actors out there.
Yep.
Everybody had to get into crazy character because this is a crazy movie. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
isn't like a
it's wild.
comedy or like a
it's
little
wild.
drama. This is a straight up a narco movie that someone owes somebody 16 million. What's
18
gonna happen?
18 million. Don't get it wrong,
18
because
million.
I remember.
Yo, my bad, bro.
18
my bad.
mil exactly.
Yeah, you can't just make 2 million appear out
Boy,
of nowhere.
Dante.
That's big numbers.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you guys will also meet on here Yao and the main character, Kevin Kazi Thomas, who plays Dante, the main lead. And I mean, yeah, dude. Again, like it's based out of Miami. It's drama for sure. It's legit. It's
Big
legit.
drama,
A lot of
big-
action.
Big
lot of
problems. A lot of money, a lot of problems.
Yeah, I'm very freaking angry in that show.
Yeah, you don't want no money problems with Mikey.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I'll do
Yo.
whatever I gotta do. I'll do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, I believe that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you again, Cory G, back in the Miami Hustle. This is his second time here, and he's already accomplishing great things.
For
And
sure, for sure.
One of the main things that I would take from this episode is he stayed true to himself.
Yep.
And by staying true to yourself, that's where opportunities will find their way to you, instead of you trying to switch up too much for these opportunities. Like, just let
Absolutely.
them come to you.
I've always stayed myself, like you just said. And when we were talking on here last time, I'm pretty sure I'll be back and continuing this whole journey with you guys, because I love this podcast. Miami's a big deal to me. It's always been a very important part of my life, even though I've been away for baseball. I'm about to go move to Savannah, Georgia, but Miami's where it all started. Like the hustle, like you bring people on here, and I really look forward to everyone that you have on here, because it says their story within. I mean, I told you, like when I was with you, I was like, yeah, baseball stopped, and then it's like, what's now, right? And I was telling you, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop being myself, and I know I'm doing something right, and something's gonna click here, and look at everything coming together now, and then it's only gonna get better for sure. You're still gonna see more stupid viral clips of me, like who knows what. I'm always posting it out there.
Bro, we're lucky to have you on the show. We're lucky to have had you on when we did, and then also, actually, this is your third time on the Miami
That's
Hustle,
true, 'cause
you
I
came
was with
back
the cartel.
with the cartel
I
crew.
brought the cartel
But
over here.
no, we're lucky to have you on,
That's right.
because now this next time that you pull up, you're gonna be a professional baseball player for
Yeah.
this team, and then you're also gonna be on everyone's TV.
Yeah,
In Collateral
absolutely.
Interest, which is going to be a huge hit. So
It's crazy,
what
man.
happens when you strive off of here and strive off here? Who knows where life is going to take you?
Absolutely,
And
and
all
it's
the
only gonna,
opportunities.
dude. It's only gonna keep going, bro. I will never stop being me, like I told you, no matter what anyone says. And I feel like it's gotten to me to where I am now, social media wise, growing still. I have a lot to learn, but I'm always been myself on there. I will not change for anyone. And even as a professional, man, like what helped me a lot too on that show was believing in my coach, believing in Yao, and the confidence in myself. And I know I could be this bad dude, even though I'm a happy ass dude. But I know I could be this
It's a
bad
challenge.
dude, and that's just how I've been going about life, bro. It doesn't have to end when if you want to be a doctor and it doesn't work out, whatever, bro. Like even Yao was talking about, he was in med school one time.
Wow.
He didn't know what he wanted to do when he was even 25, 30 years old, like 28 years old. So, I mean, all that, if you really stay to it, man, like a lot of people have said on this show, on this podcast, like as long as you stick to it, dude, it'll all work out. Like sometimes I do get worried about, like, damn, I'm not where I want to be right now. Like I'm not making this, and I'm not making my parents as proud as I want to. Like even though I have, like they tell me that we all want to retire our parents, right? Sometimes we think about the time frame, and that does like get me sometimes. But then I just go rewind, and I'm like, yo, you're chilling, you're still doing what you want to do. Look at this, you're a professional baseball player now. You're an actor. Like, do you think I could have said that, like, I don't know,
10 months
3 years ago when I was
Even
thinking
10 months ago,
10 months
bro.
ago this was an experiment,
Yeah.
like it's wild, and if you really believe it and you'll speak it into existence, like I had so much confidence even talking with you, but I still was like, man, I hope this happens, whatever. And that's the Miami hustle, bro. Like, you grow up here, and everybody has, they grow up. Even the fighters that you've brought in on here, like, that's inspiration, bro. Like, they didn't grow up fighting. Some of them didn't grow up fighting, and then fell to fighting, and that was their answer. That was their why. I think Yuli said something um, like whatever. That's his why, and he didn't know that was his why before, maybe, or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. And when he was doing backyard brawls, and now look at him in killing it.
Yeah, he's everywhere now. He's
yeah,
not only
yeah.
a fighter. He does it all. He's been in a lot of
Yeah.
movies as well. He's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
in music videos. He does a little bit of everything, bro. He commentates for fighters now too.
Yeah, bro.
He's huge in the community. He's always helping anybody and in any way that he can. That's one thing that stood out to me about him the most is he has a huge heart.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, man. No, for sure.
And that's the thing, like, you never know that from being a fighter, and the way that he looks, like, super intimidating.
When
it's
you
like that's why
see-
it's important to get to know people.
Yeah, you see him in the ring, you think, oh, that guy's, he's a fighter. He could be an asshole, like, and then you look at this podcast and you see and you learn. It's like everyone takes different paths, bro. Like, some people got drafted in the first round and they're done playing ball, and I know people that are happier that wanted to get drafted in the first round and they become real estate agents. Like, just keep going, like, definitely don't stop. I try to tell my friends that, and I try to surround myself around people like that. I told you about my boy Willie, when that kid, probably the most talented baseball player out of my best friends, him and my circle of friends, Zach Collins, professional baseball player. Like, it's not because we're baseball players that I stick to them. It's because even, like, my boy Willie stopped playing, I don't know, recently, but he's like me, bro. Like, what's next? Do this. He's got his own podcast. He's doing his own thing. Like, I really try to surround myself around people like that, and that's helped me a lot.
Yeah,
Big
same.
time.
That's what we do, bro.
Yeah,
It's
and I
important.
feel like that's what's all on here. All the people that you've brought in on here are very, very, focused and, like, very driven, and that's the way life should be, bro. If you're not like that, it's wild to me. Like, everybody's their own person, but, like, you don't have to be brought up. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I wasn't brought up with nothing. Like, my parents gave me a lot. My parents came from nothing. My parents came from Cuba, like a lot of our parents here in Miami. And, my pops didn't have everything. My moms didn't have everything. And they grinded for us, I believe, to put us in a situation to do better.
Exactly.
Like, for me to match them is a disappointment. And I don't know how many people feel like that, but, like, dude, and again, there's different stories. Maybe your parents were millionaires, like, and you still, I know people that their parents are millionaires that they're like, what's next? Bigger. Like, if anything, I should be
Kind of how you said,
like,
yeah. If your parents are a millionaire and you end up with just millions, it's like, damn, did I do?
Yeah,
enough?
I mean, that's
I
just
got
me.
such a
Like,
head start.
that's just how I see it.
Yeah.
I know people that like to settle and they're cool with, I don't know, 9 to 5 and whatever, and maybe you have to. Maybe your excuse is that, like, oh yeah, but I lost this and I lost that. I know a lot of my friends, and, like, even one of my best friends that, like, lost a family member, and that kid, like, grinds every day, and he's like, his parents, another one, like, maybe may have not given a rich lifestyle, but his parents were there for him and give him enough, to go to college, whatever, and then boom, he's on the next. He's like, all right, what could I do better? The guy had literally pays for his parents' rent. Like, that's my dream. Like, I want to be able to buy my mom a house, like my dad a house.
Yeah, same.
Like,
that's why the
dude.
grind doesn't stop. For people like us, it's
Yeah.
like, to be able to do that, there's no stopping.
Yeah, I
There-
really
and
think you're
also
born
it's
with
like,
it. Like,
one thing too is, like, when that's your mentality, even if you slack off, I could only slack off for so many, like, hours.
Right,
If I
yeah.
catch myself slacking for too
Oh,
long,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel it
Yeah.
like big time.
absolutely, bro.
And it's
Absolutely.
because of that mentality of, like, if I'm trying to retire my parents, how can
Yeah.
I be chilling right now?
Absolutely, bro. I 100%. I think that's why we clicked so good, and EJ, like, because we're like that, bro. So, I remember when this just started a year ago, maybe less.
Yeah,
maybe
like
more.
12 months, bro. We've been nonstop.
Yeah, dude.
We've been learning a lot, but
But
been
the Miami
nonstop.
hustle, bro, like, it's my favorite to watch right now, and you guys are doing good things, bro, and it's only gonna get
bro,
better.
if I'm wearing that shit on my chest, trust me, I'm not gonna stop.
For sure, bro.
I gotta
for
go
sure.
hard.
I still got mine at the crib. I'm gonna wear it
Yeah, bro, up
for
there in
a banana skit.
appreciate that. Yeah, bring
For
Miami
sure,
with
dude.
you.
I
A
gotta
little
put
Miami
on.
with you.
Have to put on, bro.
Yo, and then yeah, bro. Until next time, you're gonna
For
come
sure.
back. Hopefully, a lot of big things are coming. So who knows, bro? Maybe
Oh
in a couple
man,
months.
bigger than ever. Bigger than ever. Like last time, I know we were talking about is kind of just putting our feet in the water, and now everything just came
Nah,
to
now you're gonna
reality.
now
Now
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go.
swimming.
Now I'm gonna go perform and like platform and all. Like I'm gonna give it all, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of me for sure. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
bro, it's
mean,
gonna be fun.
you guys, whoever follows me on Instagram can see and TikTok, you're gonna see like I'm gonna keep being myself no matter what. Whoever I'm playing for, whatever I'm doing, actor, whatever, doctor, who the heck knows, like I'm still gonna be myself, bro. At the end of the day, and that's what's gotten me here, and
Exactly.
it's gonna keep going, bro.
Yeah, bro, just keep being yourself and stay true to yourself, and then, bro, I'm telling you, the opportunities that are gonna continue to find you are gonna be crazy.
Absolutely, man.
After this episode, it's gonna
Absolutely,
be.
yeah.
I mean, hey, April 16th,
Yep.
that's coming up next
Absolutely.
week.
Yeah,
So,
man. I will see you guys April 16th. Collateral Interest premiere. It's official. It's out. I am playing a very bad dude on there. You guys are gonna see Mikey, a whole other side of me that probably my friends have never seen. Um, but yeah, no, just tune in. It's wild. It's action. It's angry. You'll get some chuckles here and there. It's real. It's real. Especially if, the Miami hustle. Like if you grew up in Miami, you'll see some familiar streets on there. But yeah, man, I can't wait for you guys to watch. Again, Tubi, Roku, and Amazon Prime, April 16th.
yes, sir, let's go.
Let's do it, baby.
April 16th.
Thank you for having me again, bro. For real.
Anytime, bro. You know
Thank
you're
bro.
welcome anytime.
Absolutely, bro. Can't wait to be back.
Until next time.